Yo guys, it's Safe Bear. Welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back with another match preview about 2 days after the game that we had on Thursday, which was absolutely brilliant. So there's a 3-day gap between that last match and this coming match. It's a preview for Sheffield United versus Chelsea, a game which, let's be real here, like I say at every single preview, is a must-win, and it should realistically be a win. So yeah, before we do get into the preview, because not everything is, it won't be easy. So before we do get into it, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so notified every time I load a video. Also, again, my first link in the description is my streaming channel. Go and check that out. It'd be very much appreciated. And yeah, let's jump straight into the video already, because yeah, like I said, it won't be an easy game. It won't be an easy game at all. Sheffield United are sitting bottom of the league right now. 15 points in like 30 games or something like that. They recently lost 3-1 to Liverpool or something. It's not going to be an easy game. And you're probably, if you're a neutral, even if you're a Chelsea fan, you might look at this and go, what are you talking about? This should be an easy win. Yes, you are correct. It should be an easy win, but this is a Chelsea Football Club we're talking about. We can go off a brilliant result that we played on Thursday, getting that win, getting that excitement at the end of the game, getting that thrill at the end of the game. I haven't found that type of adrenaline for bloody ages. I don't know how, it's been over a year, let's just say that, for example. But then there's this common thing with Chelsea the past couple of years where after a game like that, the next game it could be against a lower position or any type of position, but more likely lower position, opposition in a lower position, and we were just put in an absolute stinky performance and ruin everything that we've done against United, which is what we can't afford to do. If we lose tomorrow, that win that we had against United is completely void. Completely and utterly void. What was the point? Well, at the same time, there's a point because we got 3 points, if you know what I'm trying to say. But like, it won't be as... The win on that Thursday night won't be as good if we don't get the win tomorrow, because if we get the win tomorrow, there's many things at stake. Because right now we currently have moved up to 9th without even playing, because Brighton lost, I think it was 3-0 today against Arsenal or something like that. So I think it's by goal difference that's took us into 9th. So we are currently 9th now. We actually move into the top half of the bloody Premier League for the first time in God knows how long. But yeah, I saw this as well. I'm going to read it out. I'm not going to show it on screen. But this basically literally came out a couple of minutes ago. So Chelsea could go 2 points behind Manchester United with a win tomorrow. And if they lose to Liverpool, if United lose to Liverpool, a win would mean we stay 9th but go 2 points behind West Ham and 1 behind Newcastle. So it's an even bigger version, even bigger point to win tomorrow. Do not, please, this is the one thing I hope we don't do. I hope the Chelsea players do not look at Sheffield United and go, yeah, it's going to be a walk in the park, bottom of the league. I'm just going to take it at like 25% and, play my football at 27% or whatever. Go 100%. Get me an 8-0 win. Get me an 8-0 win. That's not me saying, Sheffield United are that bad. They're in the Premier League for a reason, but like, there's no barrier there to go and get an 8-0 win tomorrow. There's no barrier there to lose. There shouldn't be an option to lose tomorrow. It should not be an option. But we know how Chelsea can perform at times. You look at the Aston Villa result we got a couple of weeks ago in the Cup. We actually played a really good game, probably the best we've played all season. Not in terms of like the thrill. The thrill is the United game. I haven't felt a thrill like that for bloody ages. But in terms of the best type of way we played football, it was against Villa in the Cup. The next game we go and ruin it, don't we? In the league, I think it was we drew to Brentford or something. I don't know, but I definitely remember the next result was complete. It just voided the cup. Not only did we progress through to the cup, but it's the result after. It dulls you down. It dulls you down. We cannot lose tomorrow. This is a must win. It's a must win. We're after that United result, we're creeping up on European football. I want nothing more than European football. And I don't think a lot of people who do watch this channel, or you follow me on Twitter and sometimes you come over to my channel, a lot of people think that I just hate Pochettino. That's it, I hate him. I'm done. I don't hate Pochettino, especially as a person. He seems like a really nice guy. Seems like a nice guy. Got nothing towards him as a guy. As a manager, as a tactician, as a manager, I don't rate him. As a mad manager, I don't think he's lost the dressing room. I've always said that. He has not lost the dressing room. He's got the players with him. He's a good manager, but that doesn't mean he's a good manager. He's not a good manager. He's not the guy still to take us forward. I'm still staying on that after the United result, because even after the United result, let's be real here, we didn't play well. Both teams played awful. It was an awful game, but it was an entertaining game. It's confusing. But it's... You know what I mean? Like, I can't find the words. I completely forgot what I was going to say now. But like, oh yeah, we didn't play well in the game itself. We didn't play good football in that game. We just got the result, and don't get me wrong, I'm taking that, but that's not going to change my stance on Pochettino. Even if we get 6th, it's not going to change my stance on Pochettino. Why? Because I've not seen anything I can believe in. I've not seen anything on the football pitch for bloody 9 months or however long he's been here. He's been here for over 7 months now. For me to go, you know what, you're the guy to drive us forward. You're the guy that's going to bring us back to the top. You're the guy to take us up to the next level. I've seen nothing like that. I'm just looking out for the club. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm just looking out and seeing what's best for the club. And in my opinion, Pochettino isn't that guy. But what I saw from him, the celebration and everything like that, against United was the first time... sorry, guys. The first time I've actually seen him connect with us Chelsea fans. Proper celebrating with the fans at the end. At the end. Not when we got the other goals, at the end. He actually celebrated with the fans. That's the first time I've seen a sort of connection. And I like that. I liked it. If Pochettino proves me wrong and he does well and he implements a style starting from tomorrow to the end of the season and gets us European football and wins us a trophy, and even if my stance is still there from at the end of the season saying I don't want him at Chelsea next season, and he's still here next season and he actually proves me wrong, I'll be happy to admit I'm wrong. I'll be happy to admit I'm wrong because he's bringing my club back. But I just don't see it at the moment, if you know what I'm trying to say. That's just my stance. I just wanted to clear that up. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people think I just completely hate Pochettino. No, if he actually proves something on the pitch, I will happily admit that I'm wrong. If he brings us back to top, I will gladly come on here and say I was completely wrong with a great big smile on my face. Completely. But I just don't see it. So, yeah, I think injury-wise, I think it's the same injuries as it has been. I think Chilwell's still going to be out. I think Carney and... no, just Carney. I think Carney's properly back as well. So we've had no new fresh injuries, which is quite good. And, yeah, we need to win tomorrow, man. Because, like I said, we need European football. We can't go... I just want European football. I just want European football for next season. I think it will be brilliant if we have European football for next season. If we don't, it's not that great. But we're closing in. I didn't realise how close we actually are from the higher spaces. You know what I'm trying to say? The higher positions. You know, your 8th, 7th, 6th and stuff like that. I didn't realise, but we're in this position. We've got to take it with full advantage. I'm just hoping we don't flop it. So, yeah, let's get into the team lineup I'll go for tomorrow's game. So let's go with the lineup I'll go for tomorrow. So I've made a couple of changes based on form, not injuries or anything like that, based on form of what I'd like to see. So I've gone with Petrovic in goal, Marc Cucurella left back, Thiago Silva and Disasi as 2 centre backs, Gusto right back, Enzo and Gallagher in the double pivot. Hear me out. Mudryk, Carney and Palmer behind the striker, obviously Jackson. So let's go with why I've chosen these players. So Petrovic, he's not been at his best recently, maybe off form. Every player goes off form every so often. Even Palmer's gone off form recently. Not recently, but this season at some point. Players go off form all the time. Maybe just a little blip. Obviously, he made the mistake against Burnley. Wasn't great in the last game either, but hey, he's better than Sanchez, and I think Sanchez is out anyway. So Petrovic in goal. Cucurella, we're going at left back. Got caught out of position a couple times in the last game, but I think he's definitely better than Chilwell this season. And I think Chilwell's going to be out, so he's the only really the option that we can go with. But I think overall he's been quite solid since he's come back. Thiago Silva and Disasi. So we're probably wondering where's Badiashile. Oh, I've got a tickle at the back of my throat. I apologise. So if I cough every so often, I apologise. Thiago Silva, Disasi. Badiashile I took out because I don't know. I think he's off form. He's been off form for the majority of this season. He's not been great this season. If we're basing it off his form under Pochettino, it's not been great. He just seems to lack concentration at the moment. I don't know what it is, but in all fairness, I said it 2 games ago. We shouldn't have brought back Badiashile straight away. We should have brought in Thiago Silva. Do I think he's going to bring in Thiago Silva though? No, I think it's going to be Badiashile. But I think Thiago Silva should come in. Badiashile's off form, so that's what I'm going to go with. Disasi's been decent, gives away the ball every so often, but I like it. One thing about Disasi which really annoys me is I like his commitment. You can show he's committed to Chelsea. You can see he's committed to Chelsea. You can see he gives his all for Chelsea. You can see the way he celebrates with the fans and the players every time he makes an interception. I love it. Love it. But he's an average centre-back. That's my opinion again. I think he's an average centre-back. If he was even just remotely a bit better, like even a good centre-back, I'd tolerate it. I'd be there like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, keep this guy. But he's just average. I think he's average. Gives away the ball a bit too much. Too many mistakes. But I do like his commitment. He's in, for me, at the centre-back tomorrow. Gusto right back. I'm just hoping Gusto doesn't get any sort of injury. He's been fine since. He played straight after when I thought he got injured last game. So he should be fine. I'm just praying he doesn't get injured, because if he does, we've got no one to go there right back apart from Alfie Gilchrist, which I don't think... He's too young, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, Enzo Gallagher. So you probably wonder where Caicedo is. Well, I didn't think Caicedo... I like Caicedo, but I didn't think Caicedo had a good game against United. I do not think Caicedo had a good game against United. I think that was a blip in the road. I think maybe he's about to go off form. Then again, like I've already said about Gallagher in the last one, I didn't think Gallagher did particularly anything in the game either. He got a goal, that's it. But one thing I will say about Gallagher is, again, just like Disasi, he's available all the time. He's committed. Maybe average. Gallagher may be average, but he's always available. He's not going to get injured. And he didn't put in as much of a stinker as Caicedo, even though they're both not great. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I'm going to go with that tomorrow. That midfield duo there should be able to deal with bloody Sheffield United fine, perfectly easily. Again, no offence to Sheffield United if you're watching this. Enzo, I just want to quickly say this by the way with Enzo. I saw it when we scored. He's like tapping the badge at Mason Mount in his face. Oh yeah, Oh, yeah, that was brilliant. I loved that. I loved every single second of that one. You know what I'm trying to say? You can tell Enzo as well, just like Gallagher and Disasi, you can tell he's committed to Chelsea. He's always available. You can tell he's fully committed to Chelsea. You can tell he cares about the club and he loves the fans. You can tell. But the difference between Enzo and Gallagher and Disasi is Enzo is actually brilliant. He's a brilliant player. Brilliant player. Not average. No offence to Gallagher and Disasi. That's just what I think. But Enzo... I just love it. I love the commitment he shows. Proper. You know what I'm trying to say? Proper giving it to Mount as well. You could tell something happened between that. Regarding Mason Mount, you could tell something happened between Mount and the club. You can tell. Mudryk off the left. Mudryk should not have got taken off. He should not have got taken off in the last game in my eyes. I thought Mudryk was actually doing really, really well. I thought he had a decent game. I'd start him off the left tomorrow. He started off the left in the last game. I start him off the left again. Played really, really well. Keep playing him. Keep giving him that game time because he seems to be getting better and better and better and better. Let him flourish. Let him flourish. You know what I'm trying to say? Carney, again, by the way, with Mudryk. Mudryk's better than Sterling, so please. Sterling came on, he did nothing. So, yeah. Carney, on the other hand, came on and he made an influence straight away. Made an impact straight away in the few minutes he was on. Him and Madueke were brilliant when they came on. And I feel bad for Madueke because he can't get in the lineup today. Because I feel like Mudryk did a little bit better. And I feel like he deserves more game time after doing that well. And Palmer's just been bagging in hat-trick after the last game. So I feel bad for not putting Madueke in. But it's nothing on Madueke. He came on and he looks brilliant. Hopefully he can come off the bench and look brilliant again because that'd be brilliant. Carney, just keep it up, man. If we do not start Carney tomorrow, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace because he came off the bench and like I said, him and Madueke were impactful straight away. He has to start tomorrow. Palmer, self-explanatory, just bloody keep it up. Keep it up. Bag another hat-trick tomorrow for me, please. Goes top goal scorer if he bags a hat-trick tomorrow. Keep it up, Cole Palmer. I might triple captain him on FPL because that would be a pretty good idea. But yeah, keep it up for him. Jackson did not have a good game. Hasn't had a good game for the last 2 games. But the one thing I will say about Jackson is he's always available. And he's the only striker we've got. Hopefully, it's Sheffield United's bottom of the league. I'm expecting him to bag tomorrow. I'm expecting him to bag at least 1 tomorrow. At least 1. Surely, even if he bags 1, it's a confidence boost for the next game because he's bagged a goal. Hopefully. It's the only thing we could do. What we'll say is about Jackson as well is he's everywhere around the pitch. I saw his heat map after the game. He was in midfield for some of it, like properly in midfield sometimes. He's good at linking up. My one problem about Jackson is he sometimes drops deep too much. He drops deep in that middle too much. And then when we're on the attack or counter-attack, he doesn't get back into the box enough. And obviously you want your striker in the box ready to pounce. And also, let's be real, Jackson's not the best finisher. You know what I mean? When there's blood there, he can't smell it all the time. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's why I'm still begging Chelsea to go and get an Osimhen, because Osimhen's in the box striker. He won't drop deep all the time. He'll put pressure around the forward line. Like he's a pressure striker. He'll put pressure around that whole forward line, but he's in the box majority of the time. Whereas Jackson, not so much. So yeah, I'm hoping he bags tomorrow. That's a team lineup I'll go for tomorrow. Let me know in the comments down below what yours would be. So I was going to say team lineup for tomorrow. Predictions for tomorrow: Sheffield United versus Chelsea. It is away from home. It's away from home, but it's a must-win. And I do think the players are going to be up for this. I think the players are going to be up for this. We haven't had a result like that United game, that thrill of adrenaline for ages. Especially with these crop of players, we haven't had it, I don't think. Tomorrow, I feel like we're going to be up for it. Like I said, don't expect a style of play. Don't expect patterns of play. Don't expect a system, because I don't think Pochettino's going to implement one. We haven't seen it all season. Don't think it's going to come tomorrow either. I think it's going to be Chelsea. No, I can't say us first, obviously, because we're not the home team. But I think it's going to be Sheffield United. Sheffield United 1, Chelsea 3. That's what I'm going to go with. Sheffield United 1, Chelsea 3. I think Jackson's going to bag 1. And I'm not too sure. I don't know. I've got a sneaky feeling Mudrik's going to bag 1. Like a banger. Like an actual proper banger. Don't know. We'll have to wait and see. That's my predictions. Let me know in the comments down below yours. And yeah, I'll see you after the game tomorrow. Please like, subscribe, bell notification on so you're ready for the upload after the game. It will be uploaded about an hour after the game. So yeah, see you then. Up the chows. Take care all. Peace.